Imagine throwing your resume into a black hole where the only thing that escapes is your hope. Sounds absurd, right? But that's exactly what's happening in the modern job market. You're not competing with other candidates. You're competing with job listings that were never real in the first place. These are not jobs, they're ghosts, and the graveyard is full of resumes like yours. Today, we're pulling the sheet off the ghost job epidemic. Stick around until the end, because I'll show you how to spot the fake before it buries your time and energy. Quick question for you. Have you ever applied to a job that seemed perfect, but heard absolutely nothing back? Drop a yes in the comments if that's happened to you. A ghost job isn't just a quirky internet term. According to the Congressional Research Service, ghost jobs are postings companies never intend to fill. They exist to collect resumes, make the company look like it's growing, or just keep a pipeline of candidates warm. And surveys from Resume Builder and Greenhouse found that 1 in 5 job postings may fall into this category. That's 20% of your effort going straight into the shredder. That's 20 out of every 100 applications you send vanishing into thin air. No recruiter, no hiring manager, just silence. Now tell me, how many of your applications might already be in that graveyard? Early career professionals and career changers are the prime targets here. Why? Because you're motivated, ambitious, and sometimes applying in bulk. Companies know this. They post attractive entry-level jobs, often in tech or operations, and watch as resumes flood in. But there's no actual role behind the curtain. Think Wizard of Oz, except the wizard is an algorithm collecting your personal data. The question is, how many of you are applying blindly? Let me know in the comments if you've applied to more than 50 jobs in a single month. Stanford's Canaries study showed something chilling. Entry-level roles in tech have seen some of the steepest declines. The pipeline used to be wide open, but now it's shrinking, and ghost jobs make the tunnel look deeper than it really is. You might believe there are plenty of doors to knock on, but half of those doors are painted onto the wall. Fields like customer support, QA, and even software engineering have been hit hardest. This isn't just a hiring freeze, it's a hiring mirage, and if you're early in your career, the desert feels endless. Lead dev and entrepreneur highlighted where the bodies are buried. Jobs most exposed to AI like data entry, junior developers, content writing are shrinking fast, and yet companies keep posting for them. Why? To give investors the illusion of growth. Imagine being told the ship has plenty of lifeboats, only to find out they're painted on the deck. That's what ghost jobs are. They keep morale and market confidence high while real applicants drown. Which fields do you think are most guilty of this? Comment the industry you've seen fake jobs in. And the psychological toll, brutal. Reddit threads are flooded with applicants venting about hundreds of ignored resumes. One post read, "I applied to 147 jobs in 3 months. Not one callback. Were they even real?" Ghost listings create false hope, making you question your skills instead of the broken system. When reality doesn't match effort, frustration turns into self-doubt. And self-doubt kills momentum faster than rejection. Have you ever felt like you're the problem, when really the job never existed? Let's hear your stories in the comments. Now, companies aren't always malicious. Sometimes they post jobs to build an internal pipeline. Other times, they're required to list externally, even if they already have someone in mind. And occasionally, HR just forgets to take a listing down. The result? Your resume sits in a digital coffin, never to be seen. It's a graveyard of ambition, and the cemetery keeper doesn't even know you're buried there. But you can actually detect these ghosts before wasting your energy. According to Purcell Kelly's guide on fake job postings, red flags include vague descriptions, constantly reposted roles, and listings that stay live for months with no updates. LinkedIn also advises checking if a company has multiple identical postings, or if the role seems too broad like tech specialist without specific tools mentioned. If you see that, run. The graveyard is right around the corner. What's the weirdest or vaguest job description you've ever seen? Share it in the comments. I bet we'll laugh and cry together. What sucks even more is many ghost jobs target the very people most desperate to break in. interns, fresh grads, and career changers. Why? Because desperation equals volume. The more applications you send, the more data companies can harvest. It's not just about jobs, it's about mining your skills, your experience, even your salary expectations. That data becomes part of their internal market research. Think about it. Are you applying to get hired? Or are you unpaid labor fueling their insights? Now let's talk survival. The job market is rigged with booby traps, but you don't have to walk in blind. Step 1. Verify the listing. Does the company have recent hires in similar roles? Has the job been reposted endlessly? Is the description specific and updated? LinkedIn's verification tips suggest checking the company's careers page directly instead of just relying on job boards. If it's not on their site, that's a red flag. When was the last time you double-checked a posting before applying? Be honest. Drop it in the comments. Step 2. Invest in yourself, not the graveyard. Skills matter more than shotgun application. Early career and career-changing professionals need to stack the deck in their favor by focusing on certifications, projects, and networking. Don't spend your nights feeding ghost jobs. Spend them building something real. A GitHub repo, a personal website, even a case study can outshine 50 hollow applications. Have you ever landed an opportunity because of a side project instead of an application? Share it. We need those wins in the comments. Step 3. Narrow your energy to legitimate company. Look for organizations with transparent reputation, strong LinkedIn presence, and verifiable employee activity. Ghost companies are allergic to transparency. Real ones are buzzing with people you can actually reach out to. Stop applying in the dark. Start networking in the light. Who here has landed more conversations through LinkedIn outreach than through job board? Let's compare numbers in the comments. Look, the reality is that the ghost job epidemic isn't going away. As AI tools generate faster listings, the graveyard is expanding. The illusion of opportunity will always be cheaper than the cost of real hiring. But your defense is knowledge. Every ghost you dodge keeps your time, energy, and confidence alive. Every fake posting you skip is one less shovel of dirt on your dreams. The market isn't fair, but you don't have to be its victim. So next time you see that perfect fit job posting, stop and ask, is this real? Or is this just another tombstone in the resume graveyard? Because while ghost jobs are designed to waste your energy, you now have the flashlight to spot them. And with that light, you can protect yourself from being buried alive in the silence of non-responses. Before you go, hit the comments and tell me, how many ghost jobs have you applied to this year? Let's start counting the bodies together.
Found this valuable? Watch our playlists for more practical, expert-level insights on digital transformation and leading your career into the next era of growth. And don't forget to share this video with anyone who needs a clearer strategy. Knowledge is power, and the more people who understand this, the more successful your organization will be. Simplify the tech, amplify the impact. If you care about keeping your online activity private and secure, NordVPN is one of the most reliable tools you can use. Their military-grade encryption ensures your data is safe from hackers, trackers, and even your internet service provider. You can bypass geo-restrictions to access content that's not available in your region. The app is easy to use across all major devices, from desktops to smartphones, and even your router. Use the link in the description to sign up for the current deal and secure your connection today.